I'm doing it for my daughter.
I assume everything's fake.
I would. When I saw that.
Like, every single thing, I'm like, yes, oh, really? I was like, you know what? I deny history. Now what? Now I just got to wait for the law that's passed that get executed for saying that. That's all.
This is the moment that I think for me was the denial science moment.
Yeah.
Because it is clearly, it's not even a good,
irrefutably,
it's not even a good looking fake. It's just clearly fake as hell, and nobody questioned it.
Clearly their balls have gotten big when they can put this slop out and then the people don't get the pitchforks out.
But no Neil deGrasse Tyson. There was nobody that stepped up and questioned the veracity of this.
He
moon
came
landing.
up and said, "Look at the way I look."
So what? So what else is made up?
Yeah. Well,
right.
There's a law. There's a law. If one thing is made up, it means it's all made up. So that's the philosophy.
You know,
people have said there's all sorts of I think sexual rumors about Marcus Aurelius that are just they're I think obviously fabricated. There's one that one rumor that he had a male gladiator, his wife, and then he cut the gladiator's head off mid-inter. It's just fake. It's just fake shit. It's funny how a person who should be like a symbol for white people somehow has all sorts of sexual like Leonardo da Vinci was into scat.
I didn't know that.
It's because it's not true.
Oh,
Chris. They say Hitler had a micro penis. That's a really funny one. Funny. Not that Hitler should be an icon. Okay. But you know what I mean. But it's weird how those rumors get made. If you read the meditations, it's hard to imagine the same person who wrote that cutting off the gladiator who's his wife for blood play. Okay.
But it's interesting. It's interesting when you see how these things are carried out. It's just cool. You see how good everything is. But it's the same thing with incompetence versus planned incompetence, or things that are intentionally sabotaged. Like everything is intentionally. I don't know. Just the standard has changed. I don't know what else about that. Who cares?
You know the Green brothers, Hank Green and whatever. Yeah. Could you go to YouTube and type in Green Brothers? The vlog brothers.
They might say Napoleon didn't exist, but when you tell them the Civil War never happened, they usually get kind of upset.
Yeah, that's the type of guy. These fucking.
Are they married?
Who thankfully one of them has. Now, thank God.
Are they brothers?
They're brothers and they're marked for. But these are the types of guys who you can pause it. I'll put
Far Side the Human.
Yeah, well, these are the types of guys who. Well, you don't know. You're not. Well, actually, in 1921, they said that he invented the light bulb, but he didn't. That type of shit. I'll take one in the chest for the right to preserve the right of every black person to say that Wakanda invented fucking computers before listening to these fucking
Dilly Billy.
question one, ask anything. I don't even care. Whatever they have to say. Well, actually, in 1703, they never painted that painting. Fucking yourselves.
Ugh. You tell them that there were no gay Romans and Greeks. See how they take that one. They weren't gay, you know that? That was made up. Actually, they weren't gay.
Well, I can think of one historical event that they would never question, but I would question every day. But I'm not going to talk about it.
I forget what you're talking about.
I think it's the Chicago World Fair, right?
In fact, I've never heard of it. Yeah, Chicago World's Fair is
the Chicago World's Fair where they had private jets. Alan Keller was flying a private jet and landing there.
Blimps that go across the world, it's like $4 to ride it. Yeah, it was made out of styrofoam, so we burned it all down. Oh, really?
There are more. What about when Pluto? They came out and they say Pluto's not a planet anymore. Then 8 months down the line, like Pluto's a planet. I'm saying none of you guys are telling me nothing about anything anymore. It's like listening to a meteorologist about nothing.
Yeah. Are we rolling video, Chris?
It really is that. Like
there's another bottle in a box next to the trash can in the vestibule.
There's
The
Vestibule. Yo.
What is a vestibule?
It's like a space in between the front door and like the main opening to the dwelling, like a foyer or a foyer or vestibule. I'm sure. I go to Home Depot. They said sweep the vestibule.
That's what they call that outside the door.
Yeah,
in the main door, that little area in the vestibule.
That's the vestibule.
That's funny. Arthur Blank's telling you that.
He's shooting blanks.
Yeah, he looks like the Penguin.
Yeah, it's so stupid. But there are more. There are more space things. But I mean, I remember being a kid. This was years ago. You fast forward years down the line. It's the same old shit, just with higher resolution pictures. How'd you get those pictures? We just did.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
How'd you get the bottom of Saturn? We just did. What?
Yeah,
I can't even get an appointment at a doctor. How'd you get the rings of Saturn?
You can't. We got it.
That's not for you.
What kind of camera did you shoot it on? A big one.
The one that's being discontinued, and then the upgrade. Remember the Canon, like the whatever 100,000D or whatever the fuck, the thing that was seeing some artifacts in the moon like that.
Yeah.
Canon discontinued it, and then the upgrade of it, they're working with NASA.
Oh.
To make the lens. The camera was too good, they discontinued it, and they got NASA on.
They're crafting lenses all day.
Imagine that.
They're lens crafters.
I need lens crafters right now. This camera's too good. Nah. They were seeing weird shit. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess you can doctor any footage, but there were like waves on the moon, like weird things that indicate maybe it's sort of a projection or an LCD, like a screen or something. I mean, this is just conspiracy stuff, but it's damned interesting. Next thing you know, they discontinue the lenses. NASA's working on the other one.
We're gonna let NASA,
because you've seen it with a Samsung phone or an Apple phone. If you point up to the moon and you zoom in, you try to get high resolution photo, it blurs out, and then AI replaces it with an image that's already baked into the system.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought AI would bake you in some child that you're watching.
Well, sooner or later.
Like, why are you watching child porn? I was just looking at the moon. They're like, no.
You're going
to jail.
So you can imagine that'll be implemented in the new camera.
Wow.
Whoa.
Isn't that nice? You can't even get they won't even let you get a fucking picture of the moon. These animals, pigs, man. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Won't even let you get So do you believe what they say? They won't even let you look at the moon. You know.
I do.
I actually believe there's hope, because there'll be like this planet that's all made of diamond, and then we'll all have diamonds. Oh my God.
I want diamonds.
Yeah.
I like how the diagram says there's moon and then there's not moon data.
not moon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not moon.
That's a.
What the hell are you looking at not moon for?
You see this little flow chart? They got an optimizer. You see, that's nice of them. Isn't that nice? I remember I've been writing Canon and Samsung and all these guys letters. I say, when am I going to get a fucking optimizer? Because it's so hard for me to get a picture of the moon that's clear. And they finally answered it.
That'd be so funny, man. We should fly to the not moon.
Samsung caught faking Zoom pictures of the moon. We fly to the not moon. They're caught faking things. It's unbelievable to me.
That's really fucking funny.
You got to get one of those Canons.
Wow. Oh, look at that's awesome.
Yep. That's the best we can get. They can see you in the bathroom from 20 miles away.
Look. Wait for it. It's going to do moon mode.
There it is. There you go, buddy.
Hey, went Moon Man mode on this thing. Yo.
Neil Armstrong comes out and punches you in the face. No, Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin turns you around, jacks you up.
The big shiner from an 80-year-old man. He's marrying like a 20-year-old. Remember that one?
Real Buzz Aldrin married a 20-year-old.
So good.
Barbara Bush is the best guy of all time, though.
Yeah, Barbara Bush.
That's just. Remember when Charles?
There was
a time.
I said, "There's never been a first lady," and people were like, "All right." I was like, "There's never been a first lady."
This was like a hot topic. Remember, Chuck used to go off. I remember like there was like times where like you'd be like, "No, everybody's a guy. Everybody you like? Who do you like? Who's sexy?" Like you'd be in a party of like 6 people. They'd be like, Angelina Jolie, and they'd be like, guy. Like,
Gwen Stefani?
Yeah, guy. Like you like no doubt Gwen Stefani, hot, right? Nice abs, guy. And I remember being like, "Oh my god, this is like a real."
It takes years to sink in.
It was like wearing a backpack full of cinder blocks.
It's a heavy weight because you've been like, well, the programming, what's involved with that sort of thing. But no, it's okay.
It's funny. It's like, oh, hey, everybody, it's a good cover. It's like, here's a cinder block, and people are like, no way, I can't believe it. And they're like, no, you'll see, Meg Ryan.
Believe what you want.
But Barbara Bush is the strongest.
It's
argument
irrefutable.
For it is irrefutable.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Barbara? Do you know who Barbara Bush is? George Bush's wife.
Oh yeah,
You've seen Barbara Bush
Alastor
is
Crowley's fucking
that's a
daughter, or
fella.
son. Yeah, everyone knows. But you see, the thing is, you apply the rule to everything. If there's one lie that's told, it's a lie. That means they're all lies. If one is Barbara Bush, it means they all are. It's just it's regular logic applied to an industrial scale.
God, George Bush Senior, so freakish. That's some guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a man. That's a man, baby.
That's a golfer.
I love that. I love it.
Oh man,
That's
a
okay.
nice.
I don't
that's a
judge.
cute
I don't
couple.
judge. I say, come out. Tell everyone. Come out right now. Let's
sweet
just discuss
people.
it.
Just nice people. Do the young one. What's the young one? The lower black and white one. Oh God, how nasty. That's a fella.
It's Dennis Hopper.
That's a fella. That's a gentleman right there.
A gentleman.
Oh,
That's the one, buddy. I mean,
that's
a
a
fella.
Human.
Yeah, that's a fellow with a man haircut.
well, what's that middle one? Yo.
Oh, yeah. In fact, honestly, you go down to have a bagel right now at the chick. That chick serving you pastries. You're not mad at her, but you're saying, "Hi, can I have a coffee?" And she's like, "Absolutely, that'll be 13.26, please."
It does become more apparent with age, but I'm sure you can see. When the age goes,
It's like Alan Turing right there.
Well, it's just when you
Alan Cumming.
like Robin
Alan
Wright.
Cumming.
You look at her now; they both look like even Angelina Jolie. They both look a lot rougher as the years go on. So younger, it's a bit different.
You think Angelina Jolie's a guy?
No, I mean I don't know.
They
It just-
age like men.
They look. She just looks weird. That's all. I
I mean,
know.
women do age like men, and these bitches, they pump themselves full. I mean, how much of her face is actually her face, right?
The implications are a bit interesting, but that's okay.
We got PK with $20. Listen, dog. These live streams are entertaining and educating. It's important for people to know about New Yorkers born in July. Also, the Greeks weren't gay. Leather Apron Club channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
God bless.
That's another thing. They say the Greeks and the Romans were butt fucking each other all the time.
Yo, when you click
I don't
like,
buy
it
it.
helps me help my daughter.
We got Fred with the $20.
That's cap.
It is Cap.
You know who's doing that? Nigerians. How about that? They were doing. How about they were doing that in Ethiopia? All right. And they were doing that in Israel too. Suck it.
We got Fred.
Suck it.
We got Fred with 20.
You want to rewrite history? How about this? They were all doing naked butt dance sex party in Israel back 6,000 years ago. Suck it. Fuck you. How about that?
We got Fred with the $20.
They were doing that in China, actually. In China, in ancient China, they used to wear bikinis and suck all day. How about that?
We got Fred with the $20. We are very tired of all these silly.
You know what? In the Torah, I actually read a copy of the Torah that was different. It was older, and David from David and Goliath, his dying words were, "I'm a coward."
Really?
Yeah. To biblical David, the star David, his when he was dying, he put on a pair of satin panties, and he was sucking on a piece of clay that resembled a dick, though, and he said, "I'm a coward."
We got
It's
Fred.
weird how that rewriting history stuff works.
Yeah, the translation. It's got weird.
Yeah.
You apply the rule to everything. If there's one lie that's told, it's a lie. That means they're all lies.